Welcome to Hogwarts. Now, in a few moments, you will pass through these doors and join your classmates. But before you can take your seats, you must be sorted into your houses. They are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Now, while you're here, your house will be like your family. Your triumphs will earn you points. Any rule breaking, and you will lose points. At the end of the year, the house with the most points is awarded the House Cup.
Trevor! Sorry.
The sorting ceremony will begin momentarily.
It's true then, what they're saying on the train. Harry Potter has come to Hogwarts.
Harry Potter.
This is Crabbe and Goyle, and I'm Malfoy. Draco Malfoy. Think my name was funny, do you? There's no need to ask you yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley. You'll soon find out that some wizarding families are better than others, Potter. You don't want to go making friends with the wrong sort. I can help you there.
I think I can tell the wrong sort for myself, thanks.
We're ready for you now. Follow me.
We made it. Can you imagine the look on our McGonagall's face if we were late? That was bloody brilliant.
Oh, thank you for that assessment, Mr. Weasley. Perhaps it would be more useful if I were to transfigure Mr. Potter and yourself into a pocket watch. That way one of you might be on time.
We got lost.
Then perhaps a map. I trust you don't need one to find your seats.
Is it dead?
I don't think so. It's just knocked out. Troll bogies.
Oh, my goodness. Explain yourselves, both of you.
Well, what it is? It's my fault, Professor McGonagall.
What? Miss Granger?
I went looking for the troll. I read about them and thought I could handle it. But I was wrong. If Harry and Ron hadn't come and found me, I'd probably be dead.
Be that as it may, it was an extremely foolish thing to do. I would have expected more rational behaviour on your part, and I am very disappointed in you, Miss Granger. 5 points will be taken from Gryffindor for your serious lack of judgment. As for you two gentlemen, well, I just hope you realise how fortunate you are. Not many first-year students could take on a fully grown mountain troll and live to tell the tale. 5 points will be awarded to each of you. For sheer dumb luck.
Perhaps you're to go. Might wake up.
Bit early for mail, isn't it?
But I never get mail.
Let's open it.
It's a broomstick.
That's not just a broomstick, Harry. It's a Nimbus 2000.
But who
Hagrid always wanted a dragon. Told me so the first time I ever met him. It's crazy. And worse, Malfoy knows.
I don't understand. Is that bad?
It's bad.
Good evening. Nothing, I repeat, nothing gives a student the right to walk about the school at night. Therefore, as punishment for your actions, 50 points will be taken.
50?
Each. And to ensure it doesn't happen again, all 4 of you will receive detention.
Excuse me, Professor.
Perhaps I heard you wrong. I thought you said the 4 of us.
No, you heard me correctly, Mr. Malfoy. You see, honourable as your intentions were, you too were out of bed after hours. You will join your classmates in detention.
You were seen by no less than 7 muggles. Do you have any idea how serious this is? You have risked the exposure of our world. Not to mention the damage you inflicted on a Whomping Willow that's been on these grounds since before you were born.
Honestly, Professor Snape, I think it did more damage to us.
Silence! I assure you that were you in Slytherin and your fate rested with me, the both of you would be on the train home tonight. As it is...
They are not.
Professor Dumbledore. Professor McGonagall.
Headmaster, these boys have flouted the decree for the restriction of underage wizardry. As such...
I am well aware of our bylaws, Severus, having written quite a few of them myself. However, as head of Gryffindor House, it is for Professor McGonagall to determine the appropriate action.
We'll go and get our stuff then.
What are you talking about, Mr. Weasley?
You're going to expel us, aren't you?
Not today, Mr. Weasley. But I must impress on both of you the seriousness of what you have done. I will be writing to your families tonight, and you will both receive detention. As you can see, the heir of Slytherin has left another message. Our worst fear has been realized. A student has been taken by the monster into the chamber itself. The students must be sent home. I'm afraid this is the end of Hogwarts.
So sorry, dozed off. What have I missed?
A girl has been snatched by the monster lockout. Your moment has come at last.
My moment?
Weren't you saying just last night that you've known all along where the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets is?
That's settled. We'll leave you to deal with the monster, Gilderoy. Your skills, after all, are legend.
Very well. I'll just be in my office getting ready.
Why so tense, Potter? My father and I have a bet, you see. I don't think you're going to last 10 minutes in this tournament. He disagrees. He thinks you won't last 5.
I don't give a damn what your father thinks, Malfoy. He's vile and cruel, and you're just pathetic.
Pathetic.
Oh, no, you don't, Sonny! I teach you to curse someone when their back is turned. You stinking, cowardly, scummy,
Professor Moody!
back-shooting,
What are you doing?
teaching.
Is that a student?
Technically, it's a ferret.
Stand still, stand Oh, my father will hear about this.
Is that a threat?
Professor Moody!
Is that a threat?
Professor!
Run!
I can tell you stories about your father that would curl even your greasy hair, boy!
Alistair!
It doesn't end here!
Alistair, we never use transfiguration as a punishment. Surely Dumbledore told you that.
He might have mentioned it.
Well, you will do well to remember it. Wait! This can't go on, Albus. First the dark mark, now this.
What do you suggest, Minerva?
Put an end to it. Don't let Potter compete.
You heard Barty, the rules are clear.
Well, the devil with Barty and his rules. And since when did you accommodate the ministry?
Master, I too find it difficult to believe this mere coincidence. However, if we are to truly discover the meaning of these events, perhaps we should, for the time being, let them unfold.
What? Do nothing? Offer him up as bait? I mean, Potter is a boy, not a piece of meat.
I agree with Severus. Alistair, keep an eye on Harry, will you?
I can do that.
Don't let him know, though. He must be anxious enough as it is, knowing what lies ahead. Then again, we all are.
The Yule Ball has been a tradition of the Triwizard Tournament since its inception. On Christmas Eve night, we and our guests gather in the Great Hall for a night of well-mannered frivolity. As representatives of the host school, I expect each and every one of you to put your best foot forward, and I mean this literally, because the Yule Ball is first and foremost a dance. Silence! The house of Godric Gryffindor has commanded the respect of the wizard world for nearly 10 centuries. I will not have you in the course of a single evening besmirching that name by behaving like a babbling, bumbling band of baboons.
Try saying that 5 times faster.
Now, to dance is to let the body breathe. Inside every girl, a secret swan slumbers, longing to burst forth and take flight.
Something's about to burst out of Eloise Midgen, but I don't think it's a swan.
Inside every boy, a lordly lion prepared to prance. Mr. Weasley.
Yes?
Will you join me, please? Now, place your right hand on my waist.
Where?
My waist. And extend your arm. Mr. Filch, if you please. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oi! Never gonna let him forget this, are you?
Never.
Do you ever stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Harry,
Can I join you?
Pardon me, Professor, but what exactly are you insinuating?
I am merely requesting that when it comes to my students, you conform to the prescribed disciplinary practices.
So silly of me, but it sounds as if you're questioning my authority in my own classroom. Minerva.
Not at all, Dolores. Merely your medieval methods.
I am sorry, dear. But to question my practices is to question the ministry, and by extension, the minister himself. I am a tolerant woman, but the one thing I will not stand for is disloyalty.
Disloyalty?
Things at Hogwarts are far worse than I feared. Cornelius will want to take immediate action.
No time to do this. So, what's going on?
it's Professor Trelawney.
All I know is
I've lived and taught here. Hogwarts is my home. You can't do this. Actually, I can. Something you'd like to say, dear?
Oh, there are several things I would like to say. There, shush.
Professor McGonagall, might I ask you to escort Sybil back inside?
Sybil, dear.
Oh,
sweetie.
Thank you. Dumbledore, may I remind you that under the terms of Educational Decree number 23, as enacted by the Minister...
You have the right to dismiss my teachers. You do not, however, have the authority to banish them from the grounds. That power remains with the headmaster.
For now.
Don't you all have studying to do?
History of magic is upstairs, ladies, not down. Mr. Davis! Mr. Davis, that is the girls' lavatory. Potter.
Oh, this can't be good.
Enjoying ourselves, are we?
Well, I had a free period this morning, Professor.
So I noticed. I would think you would want to fill it with potions. Or is it no longer your ambition to become an aura?
Well, it was, but I was told I had to get an outstanding in my OWL.
So you did, when Professor Snape was teaching potions. However, Professor Slughorn is perfectly happy to accept new students, with exceeds expectations.
Brilliant. Well, I'll head there straight away.
Oh, good, good. Potter, take Weasley with you. He looks far too happy over there. You're sure Katie did not have this in her possession when she entered the Three Broomsticks?
It's like I said. She left to go to the loo, and when she came back, she had the package. She said it was important that she deliver it.
Did she say to whom?
To Professor Dumbledore.
Very well, thank you, Leanne. You may go. Why is it, when something happens, it is always you three?
Believe me, Professor, I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years.
Oh, Severus. What do you think?
I think Miss Bell is lucky to be alive.
She was cursed, wasn't she? I know, Katie. Off the Quidditch pitch, she wouldn't hurt a fly. If she was delivering that to Professor Dumbledore, she wasn't doing it knowingly.
Yes, she was cursed.
It was Malfoy.
That is a very serious accusation, Potter.
Indeed. Your evidence?
I just know.
You just know. Once again, you astonish with your gifts, Potter. Gifts mere mortals can only dream of possessing. How grand it must be to be the chosen one.
I suggest you go back to your dormitories, all of you.
It seems, despite your exhaustive defensive strategies, you still have a bit of a security problem, Headmaster.
I'm afraid it's quite extensive. How dare you stand where he stood? Tell them how it happened that night. Tell them how you looked him in the eye, a man who trusted you and killed him. Tell them.
I know that many of you will want to fight. Some of you may even think that to fight is wise. But this is folly. Give me Harry Potter. Do this, and none shall be harmed. Give me Harry Potter, and I shall leave Hogwarts untouched. Give me Harry Potter, and you will be rewarded. You will have 1 hour.
What are you waiting for? Someone grab him!
Students in the corridor! They are supposed to be out of bed, you blithering idiot.
Oh. Sorry, Mum.
As it happens, Mr. Filch, your arrival is most opportune. If you would, I would like you, please, to lead Miss Parkinson and the rest of Slytherin House from the hall.
Exactly where is it I'll be leading them to, Mum?
The dungeons would do. I presume you have a reason for returning, Potter. What is it you need?
Time, Professor, as much as you can get me.
Do what you have to do. I'll secure the castle. Potter. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Professor. Hold the fort, Neville.
Let me get this straight, Professor. You're actually giving us permission to do this?
That is correct, Longbottom.
To blow it up? Boom!
Boom!
Wicked. But how on earth are we going to do that?
Why don't you confer with Mr. Finnegan? As I recall, he has a particular proclivity for pyrotechnics.
I can bring it down.
That's the spirit. Now, where you go?
You do realise, of course, we can't keep out you-know-who indefinitely.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we can't delay him. And his name is Voldemort. Phileas, you might as well use it. He's going to try to kill you either way. Pier totum locomotor! Hogwarts is threatened. Man the boundaries, protect us, do your duty to our school. I've always wanted to use that spell.